Breaking news tonight, Port Arthur Elementary School is entering into contracts with parents to make sure students can focus on learning at home. KFDM's Angel San Juan joins us tonight in the studio to tell us why those contracts are needed. Angel?
The new school year begins August 18th in Port Arthur ISD, but because of COVID-19, students will receive virtual instruction. The district provided classes online earlier this summer. That's when teachers discovered students were easily distracted. This contract is aimed at holding parents accountable and changing behavior. Tammy St. Andrew is a 5th grade math teacher at Sam Houston Elementary in Port Arthur. She's engaged in the annual tradition of preparing her classroom for a new school year. As always, she can count on her husband Larry to help her, but now she'll soon be counting on Larry for much more.
As far as being a teacher, I feel like I'm prepared. I'm ready and you know, I'm going to do what it takes for my kids to learn what they need to learn. As far as being a parent, it's just going to take a lot of cooperation, my husband and I, and maybe even family members to help us to get our kids what they need.
When school starts, St. Andrew will be teaching from inside her classroom, but because of COVID-19, the first 4 weeks, her students will remain at home, receiving instruction from her online. Larry knows it will add to his duties, but he says it's worth it.
I would rather keep my kid home and learn there, and rather than bring them into an environment where they don't know what possibly could happen.
St. Andrew already has experience teaching her classes remotely. She did so earlier this summer, but she did not like what she saw, so she contacted her principals, one of them, Assistant Principal Lynn Tran.
There was a lot of distraction, and those distractions takes away from the learning.
Tran and Sam Houston Elementary Principal Marcia Sharp observed common issues impacting the learning process from home. Students late in logging in, their electronic devices not fully charged, some of them still in bed or even eating while online, or something as simple as not having their entire faces on screen during instruction.
Because as educators, we depend on the nonverbal expressions, the eye contact, to see if they're engaged and to see if they're understanding.
Rosario Carrillo is one of those parents nervous about providing the proper learning environment for her children at home.
Well, they have their room, so they're going to be in their room. And I only had one computer, but the district is going to be offering devices, so that's going to help a lot.
But that's not all the school district is doing to help parents properly participate in this virtual classroom. PISD elementary school principals requiring moms and dads to enter into a contract that sets up rules for remote learning, a document to hold parents and students accountable.
And sometimes parents are not aware of those things. So we want the parents, to be aware of certain things. In order to make this online learning effective, we have to set some guidelines. So this contract is going to allow us to let the parents know that, we want this online learning to be very effective, but in order for it to be effective, these are some of the things that you need to help us with.
The contract also shows us all that educating children is no longer one person's full responsibility. COVID-19 is making it a community project.
That's why it's so important to have people that you can depend on. Because, without them, without my village, I don't think I'd feel so comfortable coming into work.
As part of the contract, Port Arthur students must also follow a dress code while receiving virtual instruction and wear clothes appropriate for school, not go online in their pajamas. Tiffany?
Maybe some workers will be following those contracts as well, working from home.